There is a country on Earth almost the size of all of Western Europe combined. It sits an hour's flight from Madrid. It holds the 9th largest natural gas reserves on the planet, 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and some of the darkest, clearest night skies left on Earth. And yet, most of the world cannot place it on a map. So why, right now, is that beginning to change? 2.38 million square kilometers, the largest country in Africa, the 10th largest on Earth. 80% of it is Sahara, yet nearly all of its 48 million people live on a narrow green strip in the north, where the Mediterranean meets the Tell Atlas. This land carries Phoenician ports, Roman cities still standing 2,000 years later, and Amazigh rock art 10,000 years old. This is Algeria. In 1962, after 8 years of war, Algeria ended 132 years of French colonial rule and won something rare: total sovereignty over its own resources. That sovereignty became the foundation for everything that followed. Beneath that desert lies one of the great energy reserves of the modern world, the 9th largest natural gas reserves on Earth. 2 undersea pipelines carry it straight into Europe, a combined capacity of 42 billion cubic meters a year, making Algeria Italy's largest gas supplier and the EU's second largest pipeline gas source. But the number that should make economists pay attention: in December 2025, Algeria approved a $135 billion national budget, the largest in its history, backing 50 mega-projects worth over $50 billion, from desert railways to desalination plants. Manufacturing is rising too. Algeria's pharmaceutical sector now produces over $4 billion a year, nearly a third of Africa's total pharma capacity. For decades, foreign investors hesitated. Ownership was capped. Bureaucracy moved at the pace of the desert sun. That's no longer this country. In 2022, Algeria scrapped the rule forcing Algerians to hold majority ownership of foreign-invested businesses. Today, in sectors from agri-food to telecom, international companies can own 100% of their Algerian operations. Unilever and Siemens are already in. So is a new generation of tech. Ride-hailing startup Yassir now operates in 45 cities across 6 countries, and Algeria's AI market is projected to triple by 2030. The government has certified over 2,000 startups since 2020, with a target of 20,000 by 2030. Behind every number is a person betting on this country's next chapter. Engineers building Algeria's solar future in the deep Sahara, where the sun delivers some of the highest irradiation on Earth. A new generation of founders building for 48 million Algerians, not for Paris or Dubai investors. This isn't a story about a government's ambition. It's a story about a generation deciding their country is finally worth staying for. Algeria is one of the world's least visited, hardest to enter destinations, for now. But that's changing. 7 UNESCO sites, 1,200 kilometers of untouched coast, the Kasbah of Algiers, Roman ruins at Timgad and Jamila, and the Sahara's prehistoric rock art and dark skies make it remarkable. Challenges remain real. Hydrocarbons still drive 83% of exports, growth slowed to 3.8% in 2025, and bureaucracy and state dominance persist. But Algeria is legislating against these. New investment, banking, mining, and finance laws since 2022. Its next decade is already written into policy. 15 gigawatts of renewable capacity by 2035. AFCFTA access to 1.3 billion consumers. 50 megaprojects, a $135 billion budget, and 48 million people younger than most of Europe. Algeria will not stay quiet for much longer. Not with this much gas beneath its sand, and a government finally writing the laws that match its ambitions. It is one of the most important stories North Africa will tell this century. This is the African Mail, Africa's story told from the inside. Subscribe and travel the continent with us.